She's back. Yeah, she's back. Y'all seen that meme? I love him. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Mimi Brown. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. And let me just tell you guys, to my faithful subscribers, I am so sorry that I have been gone. I had a little thing called life just kind of hit me. I was, trying to take like a 2-week hiatus just to kind of think about like, what are some makeup products that I really want to try and really want to use. And sorry, I mean, if it's in there, you gotta get it out though. But what are some makeup products that I really want to use and really want to try, and kind of exploring all that. And then life hit like boom. Now let me just say this real fast before I get into this video, because I don't want to draw this out as, super duper long. In life, people will try to bring you down, and a lot of times when they try to bring you down, that's because that is how they feel about themselves. And so for a long time, and I do mean a long time, I allowed myself to not be myself. And so I had to just kind of take some time to sit back to say, okay, who am I? What do I believe? What do I think? And what do I need to do so that every time I'm walking around, I exude myself? And so that's what I've been kind of doing, and I feel like I'm thinking a lot more clear. I needed to start living in my truth so that I could get towards those things that I feel that I truly have a calling for. So anywho, without dragging this out too much, because now if y'all would like to have a prayer and worship video, just let me know, comment that below, because we can definitely do that, and I'm definitely open to doing that, because life is real, and the struggle is real, and interactions are real, and so, but one thing I want to say, and I want to always put out on my channel, is that vibrate higher. You know what I'm saying? Like the great Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. And I really, I'm getting chill bumps, because I really want to resonate that within my content. And I really want this to be a channel of great vibrations and great, going above and going high, because I'm a lover. Anyway, bye guys. So if you would like to see how I created this look right here, then please go ahead and keep walking. Please don't walk. Don't walk away. Come back. Come back. She didn't mean it. I didn't at all. Go ahead and keep watching, and go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my videos, and let me know what types of looks and things you would like to see in the comments. Anywho, I'm ready. Jaclyn Hill, Morphe collab vault. And I feel like she just, at this point, is just straight on Morphe's payroll, and I'm trying to get on. Hey Morphe. This is the one I'm going to use, is this Bling Boss. So the first thing I'm going to take is a blending brush right here to go first into Hush Hush, which honestly, I don't believe that this is going to be the best transition shade for me, but I mean, it's just makeup, so we're gonna see what it do. So ignore that crease. We're gonna go right on over there. Ignore that crease. I think I'm gonna go into Sparks, cause baby, when those sparks start flying, no, that's not even a song, but it could be. And I am going to. Can we just say pigment for a minute, just for 2 seconds? Let's just leave that there for a moment of silence, and we're going to say the word pigment. Say it with me, pigment, okay? That's what I'm talking about. See, there we go. See, that's why, that's why I know I can count on her. Oh, I can always count on you, you sweet baby. So can we just have a little conversation while I'm doing this eye look about how people will try to make you seem like the path that you are on is not worthy, because they'll try to say like, oh, you didn't change and all that. Let me just say this, okay? Because when people say that you have changed, that is the best compliment that somebody can give you, especially if they're talking about like who you used to be and the things that you used to do. Now I'm not talking about like me. I used to do these videos and then I stopped. That ain't a good change, okay? But I'm talking about like, when people try to downplay, your growth. I can always count on the plane. 4 months later and you're still disrespectful. Anywho. So what I was saying, one thing that I have learned in this time that I have tried to take to continue to become my best self, because that's definitely what I'm trying to do, regardless of what, you know, people may think about me or people may want to believe about me. You know, at the end of the day, I know who I am, I know my worth, and I know that every day I get up and I'm trying to become a better me. Because at the end of the day, that's all I have in this life, is to become a better me and to do what I need to do for myself so that I can be who she needs me to be and be that example for who she needs me to be in my life. And by she, I'm talking about my daughter. Next, I'm going to go into Rockstar, which is kind of like, I feel like all these shades are kind of coming off the same, but they're really not. Like this one is more of, I'm going to say like a purpley mauve color. So I'm going to dip into Rockstar, and I'm going to concentrate Rockstar on the outer V area right here. Oh, maybe I don't want, yeah, that's what I did. Maybe I don't. I think I don't. I think I just changed. I'm gonna go into Mystic, which is Mystic is a slightly darker color. So I'm gonna go into that, and I'm gonna try to smoke out this look just a little bit right here. Bring on in a little bit. So I forgot what I was saying because I feel like it was relevant. But yeah, so when, you know, people, one thing I'm also, that was a bristle. Y'all see that bristle fall? But one thing that I'm also trying to, you know, learn and trying to instill within myself, because I feel like everything starts with self, whether it's self-love or self-hatred. It all, hatred. I'll mess up a word, I tell you. Self-hatred. All of those things start with yourself. People will always tell you, you know, like it's not what people call you, but it's what you answer to. But I'm gonna go a little bit deeper than that to say it's not even what they call you, it's how you respond to what they call you. So when somebody comes to you and they are completely disrespectful in their tone or their, you know, whatever it is that is moving them in their life, because at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. It's about their normally self-hatred for themselves. You know, you just have to make that choice that regardless of what they are saying or what they are trying to get me to believe, I know who I am, I know who I'm not, and you don't get to talk to me like that. And so that is something that I am constantly working on, and I hope that, you know, people that are closest to me notice that change, because I'm happy I'm not the same person I was. You know, I'm happy I wasn't the same person I was 5 minutes ago. Because 5 minutes ago, I probably would have said some words to you that could have ended in a whole nother situation. So, to say, you know, oh, you didn't just change overnight, which, come on now. We all know that change comes. And I know my change is gonna come, but it don't usually come just like right overnight. So like, let's be honest. Now, sometimes I feel like you can change on a person, and by change I mean grow, and they feel like the change happened overnight because they continue to stay stagnant in their life and their lifestyle and their beliefs on whatever they want to believe in, and you know, whatever. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, it ain't for me to try and convince you to do anything. So I'm going back in with that first brush right here, and where I went in with Hush Hush, which was that lighter shade that I said really wasn't probably the best transition shade. And I'm just gonna kind of brush around where I just applied those shadows so that I don't have any harsh lines, which I don't believe I do, but this is what all the beauty gurus do, so I'm gonna do it too, because I'm trying to be a guru. And I am going to dip into Rockstar, and I'm going to apply Rockstar all over my lid. And I'm going to actually like pack this color on, like I want you to be able to see. Yes, there we go. Then on top of that, I am going to go out with Ballsy, okay? Because I just feel like for the rest of 2018, because we only have, what, 4 more months? Dang, y'all, we only have 4 more months to try to bring forth whatever it was you said you was gonna do in 2018. 4 months. Get her done in the center. And I'm not using any Fix Plus because I really just kind of want to see how this palette works without anything. And then if I just absolutely positively have to use it, then I'll get up and stop being lazy, because I'm gonna be honest, that's the only reason I ain't using it. I was trying to make it seem like it was because, but that ain't why. It's because I don't feel like getting up and going back up them steps to get me. Anywho, I just kind of wanted it to look like, you know, God came down and like kissed me on my eye right there. So that's what I wanted to do. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for coming down and kissing me on my eye. Now I am going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. Bought the Alyssa's collaboration with NYX for the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Rockefeller, I get down for you, baby, get down for you. I'm sorry, okay. That's how you know you old, when you like, hey, Harlem Shake, I don't know. But anyway, so I bought the Can't Stop, Won't Stop primer and putting it heavily on my smile lines because, you know, I just really need the makeup to stick in there and not crack up, because like I feel like it starts cracking up and then I start looking like some dog that was like on Roger Rabbit was like going down sir. But that's how just watch that part and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. So NYX also has released some new lipsticks. So I have the shade Cold Brew, which is like a really beautiful brown right here, because like I said, I'm trying to do like a fall look, and I think I'm going to mix that in with this is the color Girl Bye right here, which is like a pretty kind of mauve-y red color. So this is the final look right here. So it's okay. I really do like how the eyeshadows performed. I feel like this particular palette probably needed like, I probably could have done a little bit more to like really get the colors to pop, like using Fix Plus spray or whatever, but just as far as like how it blended and how the look kind of came together, I ain't mad at it. She kind of feeling herself. Go ahead and take the first step. Whatever your passion is, whatever that thing is inside of you that drives you and makes you get up, go ahead, take that first step, because taking the first step, it is the hardest step, but it can also be the most rewarding. So go ahead, step out on faith, trust God to see you through, and know that everything else will literally fall in place. The universe is designed to bless you. Anyway, bye guys.